near me. We are touching grass today because spring has sprung. It is springtime now. It is still March and 30 degrees where I am, but that doesn't matter because the sun is out, the flowers are blooming, and we are going to be baking a cake. Yeah.
Cooking, Mama.
Yeah. You see this? That means it's spring. That means it's springtime. Okay? I've seen enough Pinterest cakes that I need to make one. They are gorgeous, beautiful, so I'm gonna be making one for myself. However, I am vegan, so this will be a vegan cake. I'm using a recipe that I found online, but it may be a little mixed up from the original recipe, so if you want that, it'll be down below. But we're gonna do it 70s style, okay? So this is gonna be a vegan vanilla cake with strawberries and some frosting. It's delicious, and we're gonna make it beautiful. Beautiful. Living the cottagecore dream. To begin, I have made my own cake flour using cornstarch and regular flour, all purpose, I mean. I didn't want to buy cake flour. That's too fancy for me. I want to make a fancy cake, but I don't want to pay for it. So, go ahead and sift your 3 cups of cake flour. I should also mention somewhere in the distance I have an oven preheating to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. To the flour we are adding a tablespoon of baking powder and a half teaspoon of salt. Lovely. Then we're gonna put that aside. Just gonna put it on the ground. Hopefully no woodland creatures are getting into that. Okay, next up we're gonna make the vegan buttermilk, which is just like sour milk, but we're gonna use almond milk and a little bit of apple cider vinegar. If you don't have apple cider vinegar, use lemon juice, or if you're a freak, lime juice. It's kind of up to you. To 1 1/4 cup unsweetened almond milk, we're adding 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. Whisk that and set that aside also. That's gonna curdle, not really, but like curdle. Put that also on the ground for your woodland friends. Now we're getting into the liquids, so pay attention because this is where it gets freaky. Ugh. It's all fun and games until your hair gets in the cake. Okay, now, hear me out. Grab a can of garbanzo beans. Garbanzo beans, also known as chickpeas. There is a liquid inside the can called aquafaba, and it kind of acts like a egg white meringue kind of thing. It is a little yuck, okay? But don't yuck my yum. It's gonna be good. So measure out a half cup of that. But don't get the chickpeas in it. Now you can do whatever you want with this, with these chickpeas. Eat them, feed them to somebody, something. Go put them in the neighbor's yard. I don't know. Set it aside. To the aquafaba, a 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar. Not like tartar sauce, this is not fish, but it does smell like that because of the aquafaba. The cream of tartar reminds me of SpongeBob, but it adds a little bit of stability to the aquafaba. Not to be confused with aquafina from the hit movie Little Mermaid live action, and also Ocean's aquafaba, the beans, aquafina, an actress. Now you're supposed to do this with a electric mixer until it gets like stiff peaks, you know, British Bake Off style. We're gonna do it with the hand, so give me a minute. No stiff peaks here, but just until it's fluffy and foamy is good. Now, let me get another bowl. In another bowl, you're gonna want some softened butter. I'm using some vegetable shortening that is butter flavored. because you know what? I don't have to explain myself to you, just cause. Period. I'm using Crisco, okay? Okay. Jesus. A half cup of softened butter. This is gonna be so good, it's criminal. Then you're gonna add a half cup of oil. I'm using vegetable oil. 1.5 cups of sugar. And cream that together. If you're fancy and you have a KitchenAid mixer, this is the time for her. If you're like me, it's gonna get stuck in the whisk, but that's okay. Whipping these eggs, I'm whipping these eggs.
Whipping these eggs, whipping these eggs.
It's the way the sun keeps coming and going, like, could you do something right? Could you come out for me? You should have something creamy and well combined, looking like this. You don't need a KitchenAid mixer, just call me. You're gonna add your aquafaba. Get all your bubbles. And a tablespoon of vanilla extract. Mix again, get out that KitchenAid. If you're watching from the other camera and it's shaking, it's because I'm so strong, I'm breaking this table. Once you have that well combined to a certain extent, it's time to add the mixture. We got the flour. And what the fuck is it? The flour and baking powder mixture with the salt and your buttermilk. When did I turn into a New Yorker? Or bacon, egg, and cheese. Oh, now you decide to show up. Okay. Oh. Now in the biggest bowl you got, add in your cream stuff. Let me get my spatula. Your creamed bits. This is not a one bowl recipe. This is a get everything in your kitchen dirty recipe. So you will be doing dishes. Add in your aquafaba. What is this? Buttermilk. I think I have a stalker. Who's back there? Mix that together. Now, we're gonna add in the flour. Just a little at a time, so you don't have a big, I have my housewife pearls on and they're getting stuck into everything. Last bit of flour. Put this on the ground.
And threw it on the ground. I don't need your handouts.
Now my recipe says don't overmix. There should be a few lumps. Like me. So here's mine mixed with a little lumps. Bet you thought I didn't have this, but I do. 2 9-inch cake pans, oiled with a little parchment on the bottom. On the bottom. On the bottom, on the bottom, on the bottom, on the bottom. Now divide your cake as evenly as possible between the 2 pans. This is a very buoyant batter, I will say. Kind of like my ass.
Oh my glob.
Hope my stalker heard that. Why do they never on the cooking shows ever scrape the batter from the bowl? Like they leave half of it in there? Like I thought that was the silicone spatula's reason for being invented. To clean the bowl. Wasteful. Now you're gonna bake these babies for 30 to 35 minutes in that 350-degree magical woodland oven, and I'll see you in a minute. 35 to be exact. Yippee! Now to make the frosting. I've got 4 cups of powdered sugar. I'm gonna add a pinch of salt. Maybe like an 1/8 teaspoon. I'm adding a big 2 tablespoon-ish of vanilla and a tablespoon at a time of non-dairy milk. And I'm adding a little bit of lemon juice. Just to now mix. I forgot the butter. And 1 cup of butter, softened to room temperature. Mine is not as soft as it should be, but it's fine. Y'all make sure your butter's room temperature or a little warmer because this shit is hard. Tastes good. This is when I might recommend an electric mixer. Just because this is a lot. Maybe you can see where I fucked up.
She's got a
because
point.
this is supposed to be frosting. Maybe the sunlight will warm up my butter because it's so cold out here. It's like kind of right, but also not at all. I'll come back to you once I've averted this crisis.
1
Mixer.
later.
The time hath come. We are icing this girl. I'm getting stuck in the trees, y'all. Remove your cake. I'm gonna be adding some raspberry preserves in the middle. I think you need a better angle, hang on. Okay, hopefully you guys feel a little more in the action now. Like I said, I did a little buttercream on the edge and then I'm putting some raspberry jam. And I know raspberry and strawberry are different, but I think I'm also gonna put some strawberries in the middle, just for fun and pretty cut openness. I think we're gonna do in half, so when you cut into the cake, it's gorgeous, 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 girl. And 2 more. Ooh, this looks pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna cover that with some more buttercream. Oh, okay. Okay, because I didn't want to use the nozzle. That's delicious. You know what, it's fine, this one's going in the middle. Okay. You know what? Okay. Yeah, because that's what I wanted you to do. Whatever. Whatever. Spread it out a little bit. Not really. This is probably too much filling for what it is, but next, cake. Aha! Remove the parchmente. And then I'm just gonna plop this. Should I put more frosting? Am I gonna regret this? What if I put it on this side? Okay, new idea. We're gonna put a little frosting on this side and hope that I don't fuck this all up. Yeah. So my buttercream's a little frozen because it is so cold out here. So it's not really working the way it's supposed to. Now, back to what I was saying. Is this gonna work? Hopefully. Oh, okay, okay. There's a little crack, but okay. Okay. I'm gonna do a base coat with this and then fix it with the other one. Okay, that's all of that one. So let me spread this out a little. Oh my God, my cake is cracking because I have this. Is that gonna save this? Maybe. We're not giving up. We're not giving up. It's just a little different. Okay, this device is not working. I call this the technique, don't look at me. I'm trying my best. Yes. Slay. It's like nothing even happened. Yeah, nothing happened. The sun is still out and shining. I'm not freezing cold. There is not a windstorm. Oh my God, I hope I have enough. This will be beautiful if it's the last thing I do. All right, that's all of that frosting. Pretend there is no crack there. And now, we're gonna make her beautiful with some more strawberries. I like the look of the little leaves on it, but I don't want to eat leaves. Do you get what I'm saying? Yep, we're doing the full strawberry. It is what it is. Hopefully the sun comes back so we can have a nice ending picture when this is all gorgeous and beautiful, because it's gonna be gorgeous and beautiful. And I want good lighting, because who doesn't? Who doesn't want good lighting? I can't feel my fingers. It's now 37 degrees out here. But it's springtime. It is springtime.
Yeah! You did it! Great! Mama's happy for you!
So I think this is the most amount of sun we're gonna get because it is now going to freeze over. But here is our cake. Gorgeous, gorgeous girl. Let's give her a cut and taste test. I'm taking a big piece because I deserve it. Ooh. Y'all see that cut section, huh? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That deserves a handshake if I ever heard of one. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Oh my God. Y'all need to make this. Ooh. Oh, that is scrumptious. Oh. Oh, it's falling apart, but ooh. 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 That is delicious. This was worth freezing. Okay, don't look at this piece, but Ah. Oh, that is so good. Ooh. Okay. You need to make this and send me a picture and say, thank you, Stephanie. This is delicious.
I really like.
You also need to tell me what other things I should bake or make. And if you like this video, give it a like. Let me know below if you make it. Why'd you make it? Why you're not making it? And I think that's all. I'm freezing. I'm gonna go inside now. Maybe eat more of this. But I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Bye. Bye.